Why working a 9 to 5 in Africa will never make you rich. Let me say something that a lot of people are thinking, but nobody wants to say out loud. If you're sitting in an office right now, counting down the hours until 5 o'clock, collecting your salary at the end of the month, and thinking that one day that salary is going to make you wealthy, I need you to hear this. It won't. And I'm not saying that to discourage you. I'm saying it because the sooner you understand this, the sooner you can start making real decisions about your future. Let's look at the numbers honestly. The average salary in Uganda, in Ghana, in Tanzania, in most African countries, is not enough to build wealth. It is enough to survive. Maybe enough to pay rent, feed your family, and if you're disciplined, save a little. But saving a little every month in an economy with high inflation means your money is actually losing value while it sits in your account. You're working hard to stand still. Now think about this. You wake up early. You dress up. You sit in traffic. You spend 8 to 10 hours of your day making someone else's dream come true. You come home tired. You sleep. You wake up and do it again. 5 days a week. 50 weeks a year, for 30 years. And at the end of it, what do you have? A pension that barely covers your basic needs. A lifetime of effort that built wealth for your employer, not for you. And here is the part that stings the most. The person paying your salary is not richer than you because they are smarter than you. They are richer than you because they understood one thing that the education system never taught you, that trading your time for money has a ceiling. There are only 24 hours in a day. There is a limit to how much you can earn when your income depends entirely on how many hours you show up. Wealthy people don't just earn. They build systems that earn for them. They invest. They own things. They create assets that generate money, whether they are awake or asleep. Now, I am not telling you to quit your job tomorrow. That would be reckless advice, and I won't give it. A 9 to 5 can be a foundation. It can be the funding for your first investment. It can teach you discipline, industry knowledge, and how businesses operate from the inside. Those are real and valuable things. But it should never be your final destination. The problem is that most people in Africa treat employment as the goal. We go to school, we get the degree, we get the job, and then we stop thinking. We stop building. We get comfortable in the discomfort of just enough. And years pass. And we wonder why we never got ahead. If you are employed right now, ask yourself, what am I building on the side? What am I learning that I can one day monetize independently? Where is my money going after I receive it? Into consumption or into something that will grow? Because the 9 to 5 was designed for a different era. It was designed for a world where loyalty to a company guaranteed security. That world is gone. Companies downsize. Contracts end. Economies shift. And when that happens, the person who only had their salary has nothing to fall back on. But the person who used their salary to build something, a business, an investment portfolio, a skill set that the market is willing to pay for, that person lands on their feet every single time. Africa is changing fast. Opportunities are everywhere. The digital economy alone has created more young millionaires on this continent in the last 10 years than any previous generation. But those people didn't get there by waiting for a promotion. They got there by deciding that their time was worth more than a monthly salary. So the question is not whether your job pays well enough. The question is, what are you building while you still have it?